firefighters.
Happening today, the man known as Uncle Fester will be sentenced. Stephen Priesler pleaded no contest to 2 of 3 drug-related charges following an arrest in July of 2023. He published books on drug and bomb making under the pseudonym Uncle Fester. Police reported finding around $65,000 worth of meth, chemicals, and equipment to make drugs after searching his home on South Baird Street 2 years ago. He'll be in court in Brown County Court at 11 o'clock this morning. We now